following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Okay, well, you did that. That's your turn. Babs, he's got a line on that guy, so she's going to shoot. Ka-dunk.
Is that a relation of
Yeah, Derek Darius. That's just too good.
Two of your characters' names are right.
That's why I was just like...
And I had no idea.
Okay, she's killed him.
Nice.
Which one are you?
Yeah! Got him!
Good job,
The
honey.
guy crumples like a marionette who strings it apart. Summer Place continues to advance. I believe that's line on Vince. But damn, you avoiding?
Yeah. Well, attempts to 18.
21, my dude.
No, it's too much luck to spend. It was only 1 or 2 out of it.
You'd have no idea how much luck you're going to need later.
Yeah.
4 damage, armor ablated by 1 point. Fortunate son. It is actually a pretty cool gun. Bonjaros!
I'm gonna move down 1 square. I'm gonna use the grapple gun to negate the tiny bit of penalty I'll get for going over that table like a quick pull myself over. I'm gonna move to as far as I can along till I get to the end of that car. Go forward 1 more.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, that's fine. Can I pop up over the top of the car to shoot the guy?
Well, you can not crouch down into cover and just shoot, but otherwise you can't go into cover at the end because you're out of move.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna try to shoot him twice, remembering I have the -2. And I believe he can dodge bullets.
Yep, I'm just expending your ammo here. So. Okay, right, so 19.
Got him.
Alright.
8 damage.
Not enough to pierce his armor jack,
Second shot.
I think. Oh, wait, no, it is. Oh. 1 hit point.
Take the armor away.
12.
Got him again.
Damn, that's annoying.
11 damage. I don't care if you're some cold badass. You're going down.
Then he strikes. Nice to know you're entertained.
Can I have to go to the bottom edge, the other bottom edge of the car? I should have enough movement to go back into cover after I've done something right. I can't hit him yet with the pipe, but I can just fire the security bouncer again just in case, because I don't know. 22.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of nothing, but you don't know that.
Yeah. And then get back into cover behind the car.
Boom! Oh no, that's a miss. And then Summer Place.
What does that go be?
Yeah.
What's the other guy doing?
Yeah, you don't know, he's just walking out there. Well, I can shoot you now. You dodging?
Yeah. Well, I'll take one too. Yeah, 17.
21.
It's 2 21s to hit with you, really. Just an old difference.
No, you'd be cheap.
Oh, I didn't check! No!
The standard is that it always rolls a 21.
37 hit points you have left. Armor, that should be 9. I forgot, I closed the window before I looked at the number, and you can't see it on roll history.
So I took 4 damage and
1 armor ablation. John Barrows.
I'm going to move forward 1 more square. Fire over the top of the car at the remaining guy, who I believe is
there?
a guy. Yep, that sounds right.
Guy.
And
This
then
guy.
I'll be slipping into cover after that.
Okay.
21 to hit is enough. Can a guy dodge it?
No.
8 damage.
He's dead. Crashes to the ground, rattling badly.
You guys go down suspiciously easy. I will fire my second.
Up.
I will fire my second shot at the enemy standing user. I effectively get a 21.
I think I need to go and see.
I get the feeling that's stand
Oh, damn! Almost did it.
something.
So got it? Yep.
10 damage. But then it go. Keep your pistol, put it in work. Also, I don't have a lot of bullets. Hopefully, scrap little guy comes back.
Benny Strax.
Okay, now I'm going to attack him with the.
I've rolled 13 evasion.
So as long as I don't botch,
Melee weapon attack.
I'm going to spend luck because I was only 1 away from hitting him.
Remember, you need to
Oh.
beat 13.
No, but doesn't he take -2 on everything I do? You take
His
that into
evasion.
account?
Damn, that's 11 then.
Got him in the first
Forgot
one.
about that.
Oh, I should have been spending luck earlier when I was getting 21 because I would have had to spend less, right?
Yeah, spend all
Yeah.
your luck now on the first one.
I'm not spending it now. Damage. 15.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage for once.
Never laugh at a pipe.
Because
Khan almost beat me to death with one.
it's the same, I got a 6 and a 5.
You attacking again?
Yes,
We have 2. 30, well, 29 against you. Not even kidding.
Set a higher than.
Damn.
10 into a 10.
Oh, no. Never mind, I got 15.
Use the force of the first blow to dodge the second one.
I'm learning the moves.
Take it to the grave.
Speaking of Ray, what will they be putting on yours?
What's your name again so that they can put killer of?
You may one day be fortunate enough to hear the name Summer Place!
Oh, that's right. They wouldn't put on the grave. That on the grave. You're too insignificant. And then I run back to under the car because I've got movement still.
Babs.
Booth!
Shouldn't
You
that-
have the best gun here by far.
And he dodges easily.
Damn it.
Bon Jarrows!
I'm gonna move.
Wait, no it isn't. It's his turn. Summer Place.
Damn it.
Aha! And he shoots the car. Aimed shot, gas tank.
Oh, that'll be harder for them.
Oh yeah, no 6. Hang on.
I never thought about aim shot test.
Damn, it's not even close enough to get the reroll from Smart Armor.
I assume like a heavy chassis would prevent that shot from being able to do that.
Bon Jarrows.
We'll move to the bottom of the car. In fact, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna move down 2 more squares. Whip out that gun, and I'm gonna hopefully kill this guy.
Okay, I need to roll my evasion.
I got a 31 effective.
No, I only got to 20.
10 damage.
And he just noticed that his name would be spelled.
And I get a 19 shot too.
No, no, he falls over.
Oh,
And sprawls on the ground and a pool of unconsciousness fluids flooding out from around his body.
Nice shot, John.
Some legend.
Combat is over.
Yes, the first important question was, what pieces will those guys carry?
Paper. Paper, fold up paper, not real guns.
Oh, those 3 dudes.
Yep.
Okay, what about...
I feel kind of bad.
What about Summer Blaze?
Actually, I was wondering, there was a turn where they could have shot. Where one of them like had a shot.
They
on-
were not real people. They were marionettes.
I guess we would see that after we speak.
Yeah.
You alright, baby?
Me? Of course I am. I'm just reloading.
Actually, I should do that now too.
Oh,
Might need to buy some bullets, Simon. Low.
What does that do to the tank?
It is
Proprietary.
very heavy pistol. Very heavy pistol.
It's fairly normal. We might be able to find some.
I'm guessing I had to leave the ammo behind when I went to the...
Oh, cool. Well, no, you've got a battery, so you can just use that.
No, I meant like...
Your other bullets.
Yeah, because I've actually used my...
And you can give her your ammo if you want.
So I didn't have to leave the ammo
I mean, no, ammo by itself is not really dangerous.
Well, would you look at this? I say, pulling the shotgun off of my assembly back.
Yep.
Slugs too. Thanks for the
gun.
gun.
You got a shotgun.
Yeah.
So I'm increasing the very heavy pistol basic ammo by how much?
Oh, for Babette.
Yeah.
What I will do is just a moment.
Oh, yes, smart.
Ammo. I have 87. I'll give her 40.
Okay. Thank you.
So I'll drop mine to 40.
And now I leave you to explore the body and the agent and read out the things you discover.
Let's quickly
Find the secrets.
handle the practical matters of weapons and ammo. So I'm going to take a shotgun and his 40 slugs.
Okay.
There is bullets you might... I don't know about Babette, but you don't have a targeting optic, do you?
Fortunate son.
suggest you actually read it properly.
Is this fortunate son?
The gun itself, yeah.
Okay,
It has
this,
a interesting...
this gun requires a face down to obey the user DV15 if successful. And if more than a single one is rolled in damage, then re-roll damage. Take the best result. Once per day the user can spend 1 luck to re-roll an attack and take the best result. Damn. This gun's exotic weapon cannot be upgraded by tech. Despite this, it can use any appropriate ammo. It requires a subdermal grip to use the extended features. It requires... it can be used to fire basic ammo with no bonuses without one. It's of poor quality. This weapon is unique, custom, and bespoke by Stan. I'm trusting John doesn't object if I take Fortunate Son.
No, go for it. You're way more likely to succeed the face down against than I am.
Just add a very heavy, poor quality, very heavy pistol to your inventory since you don't have a subdermal grip or anything. And I will just copy over that block of text into a custom gun when and if Ken remembers to send me his character.
You'll probably want to take the...
What I'll do is I'll send the character at the end of this session and I'll worry about filling in notes later.
Sure.
You'll probably want to take the 28 extra very heavy pistol ammo, and there's 30 smart bullets as well.
Which you can't use. But
Yeah, that you should still take.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take 20. So there's 28 very heavy pistol ammo. Back out of this. Go back into Vinny Strax.
I'm going to take his Kevlar helmet, because you never know.
Mm-hmm.
And we might need money or more armor later. Armor. Kevlar helmet.
75 ammo now. Actually, I'll drop that down to... I'll drop that down to 65, Babette can have another 10.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Nothing in clothing, nothing in cyberware. He has a radio communicator in his gear, which we can pick up.
Weapons.
Oh, it's just an earpiece, effectively.
That's
Oh, but it allows you...
Store.
Okay, I see.
weapons. So, very heavy pistol.
I'll grab that.
Oh, but it's got to be a.
A poor quality one, because you can't, you don't have a subdermal grip, so you can't use the special features. You might want to get one of those, Mr. Moneybags.
Where is poor quality?
You add the weapon to your inventory,
Okay.
then you click on the little pencil thing to edit the weapon, and it's a drop-down thing inside there.
Okay, thank you.
Just
Where
adding
pistol
his
Yes, I'd better
radio.
also do that so I can... Yeah, and fuck it, I don't really need to keep track of your ammo counts, do I?
Because it gets updated to yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the great thing about this app. Well, one of the great things about this app.
Right, now that that's dealt with, let's have a look through his other entries.
Yeah.
I will go start at
There you go,
contacts.
pistol.
He has 0 contacts. He has 0 notes. He has 0 objectives.
Oh, that's cool. Caliber? No.
I take it in the time
Oh,
we've sort
there
of
we go.
pulled through his stuff, he's failed a death save. Who knows, I guess. I was wondering if he's failed his death saves.
Well, I mean, you don't know.
Yeah. Oh, probably not going to take the time to check, honestly.
No, because, you know...
Not very good at first aid. Not a med tech. Clothing is similar. I suppose he has that, it just hasn't been in it.
I mean,
I wouldn't
last
lose
minute,
Yeah, yeah.
you did this
No, that's fine, that's fine. Just assume he doesn't have any...
in a rush.
Oh, but we will take his 250 eddies, which will be in cash for that?
Yep.
That's actually a good question. Because our agents don't function, can we still process payments through? Okay.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course.
they're always willing to
The
take
corporates
money.
want you to be able to spend money.
Yeah.
True, true.
You just can't make calls because you don't have a roaming
Got
plan.
no objectives, no notes,
Yeah.
no contacts. So we can nothing here. Radio communicator, 1 mile range.
At 125 eddies, we might as well just split it in half.
Oh, yeah, was
'Cause he's
125 because it's 250. Yeah.
That was a little exciting.
I'll just take 100 and give them.
Badass showdown in the middle of a car park. He tried to take care of 3 of us. Got what was coming to him. NCPD, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're really
Not
starting
bad.
to get behind it.
Sorry. Shooting guns and taking down bad guys makes my nipples hard.
So what the hell...
Figuratively speaking. Figuratively, not literally. God, I don't get it. I see male police officers saying, yeah, give me a boner all the time, but I tried, and oh no, it must be literal. He's got...
Yeah, I gave. I took 100 and gave Babette the rest.
25?
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, you don't... How many eddies do you have on you, Babette?
I don't like to say.
Right, we should transfer
Actually, you
her.
know what? She can have all of it. She can have my cut.
Actually, I'm going to give her my 125 as well.
She gets the whole one.
Yeah,
250,
250.
sorry.
I feel bad about this. We should split it evenly.
No, you might need to have some eddies on
Yeah.
you if we get split up. And
We've got plenty.
we're stacked from the Iron Sight's bust.
Very well.
You're the one who hasn't been
I will
getting
not
paid.
say no, but I will not forget this generosity either.
Of course.
You've already more than made up for it.
No, I am naughty.
I just realised it's equipped 2 helmets. Fix that real quick.
You could wear 2 helmets. They're like those little Kevlar skull caps. You could do it.
You could be the Mad Helmet.
I mean, but
cowboy
they'll
hat.
both erode at the same rate, so what's the point?
Wait, the Mad Helmeter. There we go.
They're really more like masks.
Well, we did manage to find some guns, so that's something.
And food.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, better get this back to...
And put down one bad guy. He got a call just before, well, he lit up on us, so I'm guessing this is one of the guys who was going to get their way.
Yeah. He did not, because we are so great. Well, if that's the best opposition, then this is going to be easy.
This guy is actually a bit hardcore.
Do we use the radio to just call and talk them?
You'd have to know what they'd be broadcasting on.
I assume
Give it a shot if you'd
it's
like.
already set on right now.
You want to give it a shot?
Sure.
Mr. Cool.
I'll call the radio on the same frequency it's set to.
Yada yada.
Okay, you call. It's a radio. You don't just go...
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, you got to say something, so...
Come in, over. Hello? Anybody there? Over.
It occurs to you maybe if there's someone else, they might be out of range.
Those things only reach out about a mile.
Fair enough.
Maybe
Well,
that.
if anybody can hear me, let me just say, winter came to a summer place.
John's actually just.
Can you just roll a cool check real quick?
Okay. 10?
Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna look up at
Yeah,
it
it
and
was,
go.
it was a 3. It wasn't a good roll.
This guy. That's the one you.
He's not the one wearing a cowboy hat with a t-shirt.
Vehicle.
But he's also not the one going out with super hot, super beautiful, very popular and famous people star Lisa Steele.
I'm going out with way more beautiful Babette. Well, because you'd say no.
Modesty prohibits me from accepting that at face value.
Well, let's give the people here some time to file back in. Go check
I mean,
on
it's late at
harm.
night, they ain't doing that.
Let's go check on harm.
Yeah, and before food gets cold.
What the hell were those paper guys? That was weird.
Yeah. He probably uses them as an intimidation and sets them up to look like they're real people.
Either that or they're soaked bullets.
You're back. You notice the other area of the jet's gone.
They left.
The crew is just like breaking down their stuff, going over things.
Here, have a barman on a stick.
Ah, thank you.
We had a little bit of a confrontation, but we have some more weapons now.
I heard.
How's he doing?
I've called ahead, or sent a message ahead, for a few parts I'm going to need. I hope we don't fall out of the air before then. Get in.
Alright.
No, I hope we weren't late. I'd say as a get in.
You were, but not by much.
No, here's another barman.
Thank you.
Into her skimpy bikini.
Plug in, hurry up. Oh, late.
There's also beers, but I'm not sure you're going to drink them while racing.
I'm not. Oh yeah, I took those extra screen sheets out of the safe while we were gone.
All for reconsider.
When a joke becomes 3 of them.
Just like that. Just like that. Hey. Nothing but tears, shampoo.
There's a great expression on that kid too.
Formulated to scrub clean any vestige of naivete, because it's never too early to grow the hell up. Johnson's baby, nothing but tears.
Is this a literal copy paste of?
Go ahead, Brendan.
Mega Shark versus Quarry and Bum Bums. PL?
Part 1.
Part 1? That makes more sense. It was a pleasant Wednesday morning on the 4th of July, with Earth Standard Sunset Time many hours away. 9 hours, I guess. Maybe 10 if it's daylight savings. The Swedish Bikini Beach Jelly Volleyball team were riding the Stirling Bristol from, well, Stirling to Bristol, making the name of the train particularly fitting today, almost as fitting as their tight, snug, and skimpy uniforms, come to think of it, and think to cough. The journey was long and arduous, and the day hot, causing beads of sweat to form on their perfectly tanned bodies and the material to cling to their soft young flesh. Unknown to them, their arch rivals in the Bikini Beach Jelly Volleyball World Cups were also aboard the train, the Quarry and Bum Bums. The Quarry and Bum Bums team members would also be too hot if it weren't for the fact that their suits kept them at just the right temperature. Also, they were wearing string bikinis over their suits. Sometimes sand gets in them, or more often jelly, because that is what beach jelly volleyball players play in. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that chocolate, when exposed to air, explodes slightly. And what even less people know, and is far more relevant to the story, is that the Pacific Ocean lies between Stirling and Bristol. This is true. Look it up on the map. It's just that most people don't take the least direct route and thus miss this important fact. Even the Stirling Bristol doesn't, except this one time. There was something on the tracks, you see, and had to divert. It initially wasn't sure where, but after consulting Dick Dastardly and Wile E. Coyote, found the right detour to get to where it was supposed to go. But I digress, or the story does. I'm not entirely sure. Has this story been from a first-person perspective so far? I suppose that would determine whether I digress or whether it's just a story. Figure it out and then write me back about which is more accurate. I'll choose whichever isn't. But I have me back about which is... Oh, hang on, I've skipped it. But I've digressed, or the story has... Whatever. The point is, the Indian Ocean often contains sharks. Big sharks. Mean sharks. Everything between sharks. There's sharks. Some sharks are more badass than others. And some of these badass sharks lurk in the waters between Stirling and Bristol. And some also in the waters there too. They lurk until they get the smell for uneducated jerkwad jocks who only exist to be obnoxious and try to get laid obnoxiously. But brilliant genius author who is way better than James Patterson, doesn't have 90% of his covers as the vague semi-silhouette of David Caruso, with maybe some palm trees or something. Surely a train full of bikini girls who are also very smart and attracted to bookish nerd types and thus never seen near jocks at all would be completely safe from such a shark given his feeding habits, right? Right? Wrong! No, wait. Right, but also wrong because of other reasons. Obviously, you forget that I didn't mention earlier that between the two carriages, with the two comely young sports-playing lasses, was also a carriage filled with obnoxious jocks who were on their way to Bristol for the Obnoxiousness Olympics. You see, that's the reason that neither team know the other is on the train. They wouldn't dare risk going into the carriage filled with jocks. Being revolted, it's a word, don't look it up, by the jocks because they're attracted to bookish nerds who like sci-fi and fantasy and video games and pen and paper role-playing games and can't stand people who can't use English properly and do things like pronouncing library as liberry and Pacific as specific and use the word and too often and other things like that. That is why they were...
See what you did there, by the way.
That is why they were only semi-completely prepared when the giant two-headed shark, some legends called Mega Giant Dino Croc Sharktopus, Godzilla, Rodan, and the Loch Ness Monster all refer to him as that, look it up, reared his head and the other head, and doved at the train with the jocks in it. There were bouncing bum-bums and breasts on either side as the terrified women screamed and ran about and lost some of their tops and hugged each other in fear, sometimes stroking each other's hair or maybe even kissing slightly or rubbing each other's breasts tenderly, all in comfort, of course. I have to see this video.
I believe that appeared again.
That was the funniest thing ever. Short's well at its humour.
I love it.
You didn't understand on as many levels as I do.
I don't know if you or I read the...
I'll do this one as well, because
you should, because
you got like the whole first page on the last one. B-Dog is a clumsy giant. The Renegade's vehicle expert and owns the team's dog. Quick to reach for a gun, but unnaturally unlucky and clumsy, B-Dog, looming and Western-themed, this new speed brawler communicates in references and memes, but never seems to understand those used by others, making an interview quite difficult. What? We did ask why the Renegades are a Rust League team, he replied. I don't know. Tri-Bench just wanted to be in the league, and I sort of ended up in one. It was bizarre. Doesn't even make sense. We're not even real edge runners. I shouldn't have said that. He broke off with the interview abruptly, on the pretext of repairing the dog.
I've got...
Hey.
Bolskevitz, so strong it glows, 100% pure. Health warning, drinking alcohol during pregnancy may adversely affect the development of your fetus. I'm not sure I can even read that. Concerned? Question mark. Shouldn't you... Yeah, no, I can't read the rest. Mega Shark vs. Aquarium Bum Bums Part 2. Meanwhile, less interesting circumstances were going on outside as the mega giant dino croc sharktopus used both heads to tear the carriage of jocks in two, spilling their useless bodies into the water at its feet, or lack thereof. Surveying its prey for a moment before striking, the first two jocks were dealt with as it ceased its movement of surveying to strike. The other jocks were terrified, but one stated that with the beast goes under the water, they were probably safe now. But they were wrong. Without warning, to the jocks anyway, anybody else would see it coming a mile away. Mega giant dino croc sharktopus emerged from the water once more, glowing tips of its two cigars glinting off its two pairs of sunglasses and a double A12 shotgun on its fins. The jocks were left in stunned silence as the massive shark regarded them, taking a long drag on its cigars before removing them slowly. I know you think this bites, Mega Giant Dino Croc Sharktopus stated plainly, but I just want to have a little fin. The delightful pair of grins flashed across the shark's mouths as it unleashed a barrage of justice in the form of 300 rounds of 12-gauge metallic death a minute. Blood, guts, rugby ball shreddings, and a faux-shaped chunky bits flew through the air and dyed the water red as they died in the water. Red, because you see this story is written for the character of Alice Boyd Red Redding from the Shawshank Redemption. So you see the pun isn't as forced as you initially thought. You got it, didn't you, Red? I've been known to get things from time to time. See, he gets it. Get off my back. And that's how the story ends. Well, not quite. Realizing that he inconvenienced some attractive young woman on the way to a genuine sporting contest, an event that really exists. True story, Dad. Look it up. Mega Giant Dino Croc Sharktopus holstered his weapon and carefully attached the two carriages together, allowing them to continue on their journey and even mingle without the jocks putting them off. Perhaps he'd been mingling really closely while touching and removing articles of clothing. In fact, not perhaps at all. That, definitely that. There, enjoy that. Oh, the end! And then we have a very bold man, Stevie Mack, as the planner of the Renegades, a suspicious team that
again, if Steven was a JoJo's character,
had been allowed into the Rust League of Speed Brawl. He seems to be fixated by fire. Maybe that's what happened to his hair. Stevie Mack is seldom seen without his smart glasses. He seems disinterested while we spoke with other members of the team. Working on his agent when it came his turn, we were skewered with an impatient, all-knowing look. It wasn't just the look. He seemed to know everything we spoke of. The conversation went around and around, and we learned nothing. We even brought up B-Dog's statement that they weren't really edge runners. No, we're better, he said, like it explained everything.
not calling out his character traits and affectations at all.
Oh, I know.
The only other thing I would
You go fuck yourself. You go fuck yourself hard.
only other thing I'd like to point out is it's the first time I've ever heard someone call it a AA-12. Like it's battery powered.
Good old AA-12.
I almost had an airsoft version.
Ooh.